What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the Natty City Jug here with our Sunset Week 5 team builder. I'm going to break the fourth wall, record you. This is the fourth team builder I built today, and it is the fifth video I have uploaded today. Not upload, recorded. So, yeah. But we are here for Week 5. Don't worry about Week 4. We are still playing that game. It's just that I have to play 4 games on Sunday. Fun times, but yeah. Yeah, we are for week 5 of Sunset though. As of right now, we are 3-0. We have not faced Damien yet. And if we win versus Damien, we'll go 4-0. But currently, we are 3-0. We are pretty much really dominating the leaderboards right now. So that's something that's really, really good. Something I don't really get to do often. So really happy of how we've been playing and how we've been doing this season. So we are going to be going against the UF or Beatles this week. And if you guys are excited for that, leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. Join the Real Shocker crew today because you'll be feeling with the king of the crew. So with that being said, let's go and break down this matchup. It's another 10 versus 11 mon strategy. So I think I got a little bit of an easier time. But this was a little bit of a struggle build. I'm not going to lie. It was a bit of a kind of a hard one to build here for. But looking at their team, we got Suicune, Mega Mawile, so we're facing a second Mega Mawile team. Gligar, Hitmonlee, Vikavolt, Incineroar, Espeon, Corsola, Galarian, Moltres, and Tapu Bulu. Look at this matchup. I see no way he's bringing Bulu. Bulu just loses to so much of my team. Don't get me wrong, Bulu's not terrible against my Hail Core, but again, Reno Berry is a thing, and I can always live a hit. Like I pressure them offensively as well. It's just I really can't see him bringing Bulu versus my team. I feel like Bulu would just be a mistake to bring. I definitely do not expect him to bring Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres really doesn't do too much else for his team. Unless it's Choice Scarf, then it could be. Galarian, of course, has a little bit of an issue if he wants to bring that versus us. I don't. It's slightly a lot of issues because of, Hex shenanigans and Will-O-Wisp shenanigans and Strength Sap, so there's that. Espeon is a solid mon to potentially be brought versus us because Espeon is very annoying. It does have limited coverage versus our team, but it's not necessary coverage as well. The only thing it cannot break through is definitely going to be mostly our Celesteela, so that's something else. But for the 6 I expect him to bring, I think Gligar 100%. If he does not bring Gligar, then my Thundurus can just do whatever it wants in this game. It literally will get to do whatever it wants in this game. I definitely think Suicune's definitely being brought. Suicune's really annoying. If we don't see Suicune, that'll be a shocker because it's one of the best answers to things like Blastoise from a defensive endpoint. It's also a good thing for things like Celesteela. It's also a good thing for Mega Galay with Rocky Helmet. Mega Mawile definitely being brought. Mega Mawile is just a massive annoyance for our team. It's definitely really hard to kind of break through if we don't get a position correctly. So it's definitely something right there. But I definitely think Mawile has to be up ring versus us. I definitely think Hitmonlee comes. I think he could be the curse set, which is curse, and then you get the white herb. You get a +1 attack and defense in that sense. So it's definitely going to be a mon that's kind of annoying versus us. Slash, it's not a mon that can do all that well versus us. So, but you never know. I definitely expect Hitmonlee to be annoying, but I really do think that curse white herb set is going to be the best bring. Because if he for some reason brings Bulu, I feel like he'd be throwing because then it's just a +1. You don't get to go for another bulk up. And if you need to go for bulk up or special attacks that do so much damage, I definitely think Vigavolt's coming. I do think he's gonna try to plan to go and bring webs versus us because webs kind of hinder a good part of our team. It stops Shell Smash Blastoise from using its Wyvern. It stops Gallade from outspeeding certain things. It stops Reggie Draco from being faster. It also stops my Hail team as well as I'm really heavy duty boots. So it's definitely something to kind of factor in with that. And I definitely think Incineroar's coming in. Incineroar could be really good to annoy some of the mons and with knockoff spam. And he absolutely needs something for Celesteela um, besides Vikavolt. Because I feel like you can't, if you rely on more than one Pokemon to do what you need to do to counter Vikavolt, counter Celesteela, it's not as good. But yeah, there's a lot of things that could potentially be swapped out for, like the Espeon could be swapped in for, in that type of situation. Let's break down the team we're bringing this week, though. I look at this man's team. What do you see to a Blastoise? What do you see him stopping Blastoise from shell smashing and destroy? I will admit, Blastoise is very limited in what it can do this week. We are running the Timid nature, so we are faster than Incineroar, which is really cool. And we're max special attack, 60 HP. If I can get my Water Spout, if I can get my Shell Smash off and go for a Water Spout, it will annihilate from Suicune. It's if I get 2 max rolls, it actually 2 AKO Suicune if it's not leftovers, if it's just max HP. But what's really cool about this is that if it's Water Spout and then Dark Pulse, I'm with Dark Pulse like 2 AKO over the range it's at, and even if it's gonna Mirror Coat me after the Water Spout stuff with the Dark Pulsing, I can still KO it back. And then again, if I crit 2 with Water Spout, then 1 Dark Pulse will actually knock it out. So I felt like that was such a really good option. Again, Blastoise can just do so much for us in that type of situation. We do have dual water with Surf and Water Spout. I feel like Water Spout was just a really good move to have in case I just wanted to nuke something or just go from that. I didn't need my Thundurus, which I'm very angry for. I don't know why. I don't know why I've been forgetting nicknames on these Pokemon. But up next we have Thundurus here, ACDC with the leftovers here. Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, Defog, Dark Pulse, 88 HP, max special attack, and 168 speed. That speed will make sure we are faster than max speed Galarian Moltres, so if Moltres does present reason to come, we have the speed. It's also good to have speed control over that, where the Hitmonlee is not going to be a problem. We have Defog on there just so we can remove hazards. I was thinking of maybe Heavy Duty Boots, but I felt like Heavy Duty Boots wasn't really that necessary. I mean, yeah, I can potentially set up rocks, but again, there's so much on my team that pressures Gligar for not coming in from doing so. It's definitely one of those things to note from there. So I definitely think Thunders can put in a lot of work. Besides really just Gligar and Vikavolt, we can just T-Bolt spam his team. Now, I wanted to put Sludge Wave on this set, but again, I don't think he's bringing Tapu Bulu. It just doesn't make any sense to bring Bulu, in my opinion. I have a whole Celesteela right there. I have a whole, like, Darmanitan right there. Like, there's just so much on my team, especially with the Hail as well. And plus with the terrain nerf, if I just defog away terrain is less problematic and less of an issue. So it's just like I don't know why would you bring that versus me. So again, it's just one of those things. But I think honestly, ACDC could win this game if we got a nasty plot off it. Also, we don't worry about anything else. But this is definitely the main win con for the game here, potentially. We have Meteor Beam this week again with the Totemize. I've been looking Meteor Beam as a kind of a niche set that's used a lot, but hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it. We're rating Modest Nature, 72 in HP, max special attack with the Modest Nature, 24 defense, 160 HP for some bulk. We do get the special attack raise once we get our Beast Boost. We're running a Totemize, Air Slash, Energy Ball, and Meteor Beam. Actually, wait, why am I running Energy Ball again? I need Flamethrower. Why am I not running Flamethrower? I'll fix that, but I think I might have to change my set to Meteor Beam and just go Air Slash maybe? Or Meteor Beam. Oh, I guess I could keep Meteor Beam. It's not that end of the world type of thing. Yeah, and Energy Ball's only gonna really help. So yeah, I need Flamethrower. So yeah, Meteor Beam, Flamethrower, Air Slash, Autonomous. I guess I had Energy Ball there just for this weekend. I was focusing on this weekend and forgot about the other thing. As you guys saw last time, since we didn't have Flamethrower, we didn't knock out the Mega Mall Wall when we could have. So, basically with the set, if I get my Totemize up in front of something like Gligar, or get in front of something else like that, it's basically free. Because again, on the turn I go for Meteor Beam as you can switch out. I still get that +1 special attack, and then I get to fire off another Meteor Beam the following turn. The worst thing they do is go for the Skull or anything like that. The worst thing would be is if they Meteor Beam right as I Meteor Beam if they go into Mega Mawile and they go for the Sucker Punch or go for the Fire Fang when I'm in range after a knockoff to knock me out. So that's the only main issue I see here. But ultimately, I think Celesteela can put in so much good work this game. And again, this is another reason why I don't think you bring Bulu. There's just no reason to bring Bulu versus me again. So I just don't understand why he would bring if he doesn't. But up next, we're bringing Crusade, the Mega Gallade. Spoilers, we're bringing Ready Draco. But where we have Mega Gallade here with Thunder Punch, Knockoff, Swords Dance, and Drain Punch. 112 HP, max attack, 48 in the defense stat, and 96 speed. Now, everyone's wondering probably, why am I running speed with a Jolly Nature when I don't really need the Jolly Nature this week? Why I am running the Jolly Nature is for bulk. Bulk is really more specifically because I think regardless, we're still going to be roughly 2 KO by Sucker Punch. But what the main reason I have on this set as well is to take hits from Hitmonlee. If Hitmonlee already has his Unburden boost off, I want to be able to come in on Hitmonlee. And if Hitmonlee cannot touch my Mega Glade, I want to freely set up an SD in front of it before the Unburden or after the Unburden, or just Drain Punch it twice and knock it out. Because again, Hitmonlee cannot do much to me. The coverage, its main coverage move it can hit me with is either Earthquake or Throat Chop when that stuff is not stab. And unless he's adamant, it's not doing that much damage. Plus, with Drain Punch, I'm pretty sure I can knock it out. I mean, with +1, it's going to definitely be a 2 KO, but I'm pretty sure I'd live any one hit again, and then I can live another hit, follow up with a Drain Punch. So again, I'm not too concerned about that, but Mega Blade is so good, especially with having Air Focus this week. No Intimidate from Incineroar, no Intimidate in general. It's just so going to be good to have. There's also really good about actually I think String Set will still lower my attack, but I actually did switch knockoff on there for that specific reason. I did realize that Corsola does come and we don't have any way to stop it. Corsola could be a problem, so I did pack knockoff on there. Knockoff's not a guaranteed knockout, but after a Swords Dance, it should be unless it's maybe max, and then it's probably a roll. But other than that, I felt like it was just the. I originally had. What did I have? I don't remember what I had, but it definitely was. Oh, I had. I think I had Fire Punch. No, I had Psycho Cut. I had Psycho Cut, but I felt like I needed something. I still want to hit this weekend, so I have Thunder Punch for that reason. Drain Punch at +2 still knocks out Mega Mawile. Unless it's max HP, then we need to get around 10 to 15 chip, and then a +2, which should kill. On looking at it, also I didn't need Psychic Stab. Looking back at it, so I just needed Drain Punch and then Knock Off. It's just really good against the majority of the scene. We could have ran max speed for speed time with Espeon, but I felt like it was not necessary, especially if Espeon is just going to run max speed. Timid, it's not going to be able to knock me out. So I'm next running Regidrago with the Expert Belt this week. Dragon Dance, Dragon Energy, Dragon Pulse, Fire Fang. Max attack with the Naughty Nature, 104 special attack and 152 speed. The 152 speed lets me guarantee to be faster at +1 than every single mon on my opponent's side of the field unless something is Choice Scarf. With that +1 Dragon Dance, it actually gives me, if I take at least about 15, I would say roughly between 10 and 15% of Mega Mawil's health. It's not max HP. Fire Fang at +1 with the Expert Belt does knock it out. With the and then we're running just Dragon Energy, Dragon Pulse because nothing else really cares. The Dragon Energy is good for speed control, and again, it kind of doesn't matter because I could just click Dragon Energy and Dragon Pulse for free against this team. Again, even if he does bring Bulu, Bulu won't be able to touch me. I can run Fire Fang and then Dragon Pulse it. Dragon Energy's only there when there's a broken move to hit something. But ultimately, I think Regidrago can actually put in a lot of work as well. Again, even if Hitmonlee is cursed, I can just Dragon Pulse knock that thing out. Not a big issue. Because we're already so god dang bulky on the HP stat. And again, even if it's adamant, it has to be roughly a max roll from its close combat to kill me. So, yeah, but I really felt, and that's another reason I kind of went with the minus Spadef, is so most of his physical things don't really hurt Regidrago as much, but it's definitely something to keep in mind with that. And last but not least, we're bringing Aurora this week. I know it's a little questionable to be bringing Aurora this game, but I do have my reasons for that. Now, with Aurora here, it's very, very important. Now, Aurora does outspeed, I would say definitely all forms of Mega Mawile. It outspeeds all of the kind of zero speed invested bulk. The only thing we don't outspeed is stuff like Sin. We don't outspeed, think I think we should outspeed Vikavolt still. We don't speed Hitmonlee. So I do have Aurora Veil here. Aurora Veil with the Chople Berry lets me guarantee live one hit from unless the Hitmonlee goes +1. I can live one close combat from it. And with hail damage plus blizzard damage, it guarantee knocks it out. And what's really good about Snow Warning is if things are really weakened down on his side of the field, they'll just slowly but surely get chipped by hail damage. And that's another reason I kind of want to bring Auroras. We're bringing Earth Power, Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Auroraville. This was literally all I needed to hit his team for super effective to neutral damage. Blizzard Spam can be really nice. Freeze Dry Spam is there for the Suicune because we all know how annoying Suicune can be. And Earth Power is there for the potential switch-ins to things like Incineroar. It's also there for the potential switch-ins for Mega Mawile. Especially if it's regular Mawile. If we get regular Mawile, that's going to do at least around over 50%. And it actually could arguably maybe almost kill. And then with that, we can stay in and go for Earth Power again. And like I say, Hitmonlee comes in, then we can go for Freeze Dry or Blizzard. The hail is still up, and just be able to knock that thing out, which is really, really, really good for us there. But yeah, that's gonna be the team, guys. I think this team's gonna be really good, and if whether or not we're still undefeated, it's gonna come to terms with our Week 4 game. But overall, I'm really excited for this week, and hoping to have some good fun. But that's it for me, guys. If you like, haven't already, subscribe. If you're new, join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be playing with the king of the crew. Until next time, I'm Phil Shocker, and I'm Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later. Peace.